I just hiked to the top of the mountain back behind me here. This is the land where I grew up. Deer Lick Gap area, Little Switzerland. This is our high meadow. It used to be full of Christmas trees. I've taken you on tours of this before. Just want y'all to see it again. I've not shot it in 8K with something like the Insta360 X4. So let's just see how beautiful it is. I don't know if I'll put this at the beginning or end of the video. My brother Tim has made an excellent road that goes to the top of the ridge. You used to have to just hike through the woods up there. But this is pretty. This is it, folks. This is where I'm from. Out in the middle of nowhere, really. The Blue Ridge Parkway does go kind of across the top of that ridge over there. And the gap over here, the opening, heads out and it goes toward the McDowell watershed. So I've mentioned this in videos before. My dad's land backed up to nothing. I mean, just beautiful nature. About 65 acres here. Then Dad bought the ridge across over the way over there, and it goes all the way into the gap. Another 70 acres. I think there's about, yeah, about 135 acres here. My brother might tell me if I'm wrong about that. I think that's what the county says when you go to the GIS. But this field is quite a big field for a mountain field. And we used to have it in Christmas trees, and I would have to mow this with a push mower. Mow in between the Christmas trees. We'd probably only do it about 5 times a year. Had a big old roof mower, it was called, with big wheels. It did pull itself, but you had to walk behind it. So good grief, you might walk 6-7 miles mowing in between Christmas trees. Now it's just a beautiful meadow. My brother has some cattle here now, but I thought I'd show you all this. And yeah, this is one of my favorite parts of the land here. We always target practiced here because it was one of the most open spaces we had. So we could shoot, it's a little more than 200 yards across the other side, it's more than 600 feet. We got good at shooting our rifles up to 200 yards. We couldn't go any further than that. So yeah, that was, the Glen boys can all shoot really good up to 600 feet. But yeah, this was an awesome place to grow up. I'm walking back now. My mom and dad's house is maybe 150 yards through the woods that way. And basically nothing this way, folks, other than, like I say, the Blue Ridge Parkway cuts through the gap up there. Then the other side of that is just miles and miles of just wilderness. It's one of the, I think, one of the probably most untouched wilderness areas in western North Carolina. Because it's so steep back in there, you can't get anything in there to log it out. So I hope you guys enjoy seeing the videos of western North Carolina. It is a special place. It's near and dear to me. It's crazy to think that I got to grow up here. Mom and Dad started out raising me in Charlotte. So you go from Charlotte till you're about 6 years old, and then you move here. That's different, isn't it? Yeah, it was great. So I was here up until I went off to college, and then have moved around from Asheville and Catawba County and Burke County and all down in the foothills ever since. I've not been a mountain guy for a long time. I did live here and work at a community college, Mayland Community College, for almost 4 years. So I didn't live here on the farm, I lived in Spruce Pine then. This is it, folks. The Glen family farm, now run by my brother Tim. And he has a home that you can rent, our old home place that I grew up in. He's renovated it and it's been added on to. He has a Airbnb. So maybe I'll put a link to that in the description of this video. You can come up here and experience this. Like I say, it's just apart from me talking now, if I just shut up and be quiet, it's one of the most peaceful, awesome places you can come to if you truly wanted to just get away for a while. Sometimes you just got to, and this was that kind of place for me. Peace to all who watch. Subscribe to the channel if you like. Come visit Western North Carolina. Little Switzerland. Awesome, awesome place. I see Brother Tim's cattle down there. I bet they're loving living here. That's the old pond my dad made for us. Of course, it was for cattle too, but we swam in it and it was great. It's about 10 feet deep where the dark area is there.